Hello, welcome to TJ Creations. Today we're going to be talking about ghosting. So today I want to talk about ghosting. If you've ever had ghosting happen to you, it really doesn't feel good at all. Whether it's in business or personal relationships, it's just like this vague void emptiness. Basically, ghosting is when two people are in some form of a communication or relationship and one person just cuts off, just doesn't communicate anymore. It's kind of like the silent treatment or avoiding. And I think ghosting is really eroding trust and respect in our society. I think that it's creating problems in four general areas. Number one is ghosting avoids problem solving. It doesn't bring resolution. It just leaves things open-ended and void. Secondly, is it provides this relational open-ended wounding, which creates a mental and an emotional disconnection for people. Thirdly, it fosters isolation and social fragmentation that results in more loneliness. And fourthly, all of this ends up pulling people further from their ability to stay in their heart and stay open, and that diminishes our ability as a society to stay with compassion and empathy toward one another. Ghosting is exacerbating ambiguity and uncertainty in how we relate to one another, and it's intensifying separation, abandonment, loneliness. We're emotional beings, and it's natural to want to have connection and love. It's normal to want approval and appreciation in healthy doses, of course. And so pulling the plug in a ghosting just done way, it intensifies that emotional disconnection, which intensifies doubt and mistrust for other people. So the reasons that people ghost vary. The reasons that I hear most often are people don't want to hurt each other's feelings and they don't know what to say. So that might be a good intention, but the actions are really conflict avoidant, and it ends up hurting people nonetheless. So being loud and intimidating and confronting is akin to bullying, but I would argue that ghosting is passive aggressive, and it's really passive aggressive bullying because it's an abusive relational power. It's still aggressive. It's just the silent poison. So avoiding conflict is far, far away from resolving it. And at a macro scale, this form of communication is really just disconnection. And disconnection fosters separation. Fostering separation brings chaos. Chaos fosters doubt. Doubt fosters mistrust. Mistrust fosters fear. Fear creates big problems of division. In the void, we tend to make up the truth. Make up the truth? Really? Is that what we should do? But sometimes we need to do that to address the mysteries when we have such vast uncertainties. To speak truthfully with care does take courage, and it requires communication skills. And I do think that the truth is worth it, don't you? The truth might sting, but the truth sets us free. Because the truth is the basis for any trusting relationship. Truth provides societal stability. When you don't know what or who you can count on, then you're always kind of jockeying for position and you're always looking for your back and you don't feel safe. So withholding truth is breaking the bond of trust. Speaking truthfully is vital to healthy communication. Healthy communication is vital to healthy relationships, and healthy relationships is vital to the health of a society. Let's raise ourselves to a higher standard of kindness by learning to speak the truth in loving ways. Let's go the extra mile to respectfully hold conversations, even and especially when we disagree. I am not the best role model for this. I tend to be feisty. And even though I might not be the best role model, I am committed to growing and learning and finding better ways. So join me in improving this area, especially when we disagree. And especially if we know that we might have to go our separate ways, I think we have to lean toward that, not avoid it. Let's grow in our ability to say goodbye, to disagree respectfully, to do something like this. This is a simple maybe formula, okay? Like, hey, Teresa, thanks for taking time to speak with me about X. It's not really easy for me to discuss this issue, but out of respect for you and me, I need to spend less time or energy on our relationship, and I need to move toward blank. Is there anything you want to say about that right now? I wish you the best. These little simple one-liners aren't perfect, but I'm hoping that it'll provide the framework for increasing the ability to speak the truth in love and restoring a sense of trust and respect between us all.